Just your take on the weekend overall.
Well, best finish ever for the men, finishing second, and equal our best finish for the women ever, so fourth. So we're pleased. It wasn't a perfect weekend, and rarely do you have those. So overall, we're pleased with what happened, and hopefully it sets us up well for next year.
Do you look at the weekend as reflecting the maturing of the program, the growth over the last several years?
Yeah, I mean, now our expectations are to bring home a trophy every time we come, which is a lot different than hoping to finish in the top half, our first few years in the conference. So we've definitely grown as a program, and hopefully we continue to grow.
I want to talk about Paul Hogan. Wins the 10,000 yesterday. We talked about that. I don't know how much I expected him to have left in the tank, but you had said he's reached a new level. I think maybe that was exemplified by the performance in the 5,000 meters.
Yeah, and he's matured as a competitor, even from indoors, where he didn't really need to do all the work indoors. And after he finished the 5,000, he said, "I've learned how to run championship races, not just races." So, matured physically as an athlete, and he's certainly matured mentally as an athlete from the indoor season to the outdoor season.
We used to talk about him and his great endurance. What struck me, especially in the 5,000, was that closing speed.
Yeah, he's always had that. It's just a matter of waiting till the right moment to use it. Sometimes he uses it a little too early and runs himself out of it. But as he's going here and he has more and more confidence in what he's doing, you can see that over that last 200, very, very few people can run with him.
Sean Munnelly, last year, he won the 800 meters with kind of a dive at the finish line.
Yeah.
This year, it was not as close, not as difficult. But he's become an extraordinarily consistent force.
Yeah, and much like Paul, he's learned how to run championship races. He has the confidence, he has the poise, and he knows what he needs to do, and he thinks he's the best person out there. And usually that's a pretty good formula to do well.
When you say learned how to run championship races, whether it's Paul or Sean or anybody else, is running in a championship race different than running on a weekly basis at some pretty big meets?
Yeah, it's just a matter of, number one, controlling your emotions. You get to a championship meet and your emotions are peaked. And it's a matter of staying calm, putting yourself in the right position, and then executing once you're in that right position.
John Fiorello, also a repeat champion. I know he had a good, consistent year, but wasn't at the top of the performance list. But he's another guy, I guess, when it comes time to compete, he can.
Yeah, and he's just so consistent. He's been really consistent the last 5 or 6 weeks. He's really thrown well week in and week out, whether it's Penn Relays, our home meet, here. He's done a really good job, and, it's good to see because he's such a good kid and came back for, during the Masters program to do this. So I'm really proud of him.
A number of women, I think we got, 3 in the top 6 in the shot put. Chloe Erisy, she finishes second. This has been a terrific freshman year for her.
Yeah, a terrific freshman year for her, and really a terrific year for that whole women's shot put group. They've been great, and certainly she's made them raise their level, and I think it's been good for everybody.
I know it's been an up and down year for Kirsten Darsney, but she got herself qualified in the triple jump for the NCAA regional, and as well set a school record. Nice way to kind of to bounce back from some up and down season.
Yeah, no, I'm really happy for her because she's such a good kid, and she got it right on the right day. So we're pleased for her, and she had a great meet, and hopefully we can keep it rolling.
All right, Gary, thank you.